Hey, it is your girl, Amy P., the reimbursement dietitian, here to chat actually about something today that is not insurance related at all. And I want to talk about merchant fees. So, merchant fees are the fees you are charged and I am charged when I process credit cards. So, most of you guys are probably using something like Stripe. You might be using something like Square. Who are we missing? PayPal for Business. Like I said, those are the fees that you pay. So usually with most of those, they're around 3%. So if you run $100 through the credit card machine, the credit card processor, you're going to be paying $3 on that. If you send invoices, a lot of times in some of these programs, it is an additional fee. It might be like 15 cents. I think that's what Square is. But the big question that I get that I want to address today is, do you pass that charge onto your patient? So I don't know. Like, to me, it's a no-brainer. I don't. So it's the cost of doing business. And remember, it can get, like those numbers, the more volume you are processing through your credit card machine, the higher the fees are going to be. And even somebody for me who's established, sees 500 patients a month, has thousands of patients go through her coaching programs, I still would never pass those on to my clients or my patients. To me, that is the cost of doing business. And at the volume in which I run credit cards monthly, the amount of money that I run through a credit card is more than I made in a full year working clinical. Okay, so think about the 3% on that. But the other thing I just want to comment on, in certain states, it is illegal to pass on that cost to your client. So like I said, it's usually about 3%. If you go through your bank, it might be slightly lower. And sometimes the rates will decrease based on the amount of volume. Okay, if you're doing thousands and thousands of dollars, you may be able to negotiate a lower rate than that 3% than that get. At the end of the year, you actually write off those expenses as a business expense. Once again, those are called merchant fees. The big question is, do you charge the patient? That's up to you if you are in a state in which you do that. I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel right. Like I said, I'd rather you get a bunch more patients, market the shit out of your practice, and have a busier, high volume, not worry about those expenses and not pass them on to their clients. But that's just personally me. I know there are a lot of dietitians who do pass them on. Just make sure that you are in a state, if you do that, that you can do that, and just make sure there is full transparency when you pass those on to the client, if you are in a state in which you can, right? We're not going to bury them. We're going to just let them know straight up what it is that we're doing. A lot of patients may not want to work with you because they just don't vibe with that way. Because like I said, it could be like, it's just, to me, it's the cost of doing business. But I'm going to shut up now. So just wanted to give you some flavor. Yes, there are fees associated with running credit cards. Can you pass them on to the patients? That you need to check with your state laws, whether or not you can do that. And then you decide on an ethical basis if that feels right for you. Thanks for listening. I am Amy Plano, reimbursement dietitian. I help dietitians get credentialed, build the shit out of insurance, and make the money they deserve.